Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Athanasios Rizopoulos. I am the chairman of the Scholarship Committee, and it's my pleasure to be the master of ceremonies for today's ceremony, the 61st annual awarding of scholarships by the Kastorian Society of OMONOIA of New York. Please stand for the national anthems of the United States and Greece, performed by Konstantinas Siokis.
Hi, my name is Konstantinas Siokis, and I'll be performing the US and Greek national anthem. Oh, sing and you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Then the rockets were glared, the bombs bursting in air. They proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing the stars, stars spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Segno potting copsi, tus patrioti poveri. Segno potting nopsi, come viam traiti. Apta coccolo fulmeni, tonnellino d'aira, che sembrava Andrio Beni, che rocchiere le feria, che sembrava Andrio Beni, che rocchiere le feria, che sembrava Andrio Beni, che rocchiere le feria.
Please remain standing, and now I will like to introduce the Very Reverend Vasilios Basakiros for the invocation.
Εις όνομα Πατρός και του Υιού και του Υιού Πνεύματος, νυν και αεί και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Αμήν. Πάτερ ημών, ο εν της ουρανής, αγιαστήτω το όνομά σου, ελθέτε βασιλεία σου, γεννηθείτε το θέλημά σου, ως ουρανών και επί της γης. Τον άτον ημών των επιούσιων, δώσει μη σήμερον, και άφηση μην τα φήματα ημών, ως και εμείς αφήμεν τις φιλέτες ημών, και εμείς εν έγκυση μας επειρασμών, αλλά ρίσε εμάς από πονηρίου. Lord, we ask in your holy name to bless all of us, the Kastorian Society, the Philoptochos, the Scholarship Committee, and the winners and those who are here, the family and friends, on this wonderful occasion of the 61st Annual Scholarship Award of 2024. Bless them with these three attributes that your disciples carried throughout their lives: patience to endure, courage to go beyond themselves with hope, and persistence to continue in times of hardship. This we ask in your holy name, of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, now forever unto the ages of ages. Amen.
Thank you, Father. Please be seated. And hopefully this is it. I'm not going to tell you again to stand up and sit down. So, Kastoriani, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished keynote speaker, Sofia Vourdoukis, members of our Sílogo, friends here and via the internet, I want to welcome you to the 61st annual award ceremony του Συλλόγου Καστοριαίων της Νέας Υόρκης OMONOIA. Our Σύλλογο enters the 114th year of existence, and this is the 61st year, 61 years that we are providing generous merit scholarships to our youth. We congratulate the Kastorian students for receiving those scholarship awards. This year, there are 14 young Kastorians that they are attending universities at the graduate and undergraduate level throughout the United States. Some of you know that in addition to that, we also provide scholarships to the valedictorians at the 11 Lycia, the high schools in Kastoria. And in addition to that, we also provide scholarships to the parochial schools at the metropolitan New York area. If you think about it, that's 14, 25, 29 students that they get scholarships. Now, you might ask me how we're able to do that. So please ask me. Well, the reason why we do that is because we have donors and benefactors that they provide a healthy amount for us to be able to generate a scholarship fund and to grow on that fund. Some of the donors and benefactors, they're going to be here with us today, so they're going to participate in our event. And it's one thing to have a scholarship fund, but also to be able to maintain it and also grow it. And this is happening by the work that the volunteers, the members, they do on a daily basis. The president, the board of directors, you that you participate in events, that you contribute to our Sílogo, all of us together were able to provide that scholarship fund to grow and maintain it, of course, and be able to support our young Kastorians. The Scholarship Committee would like to thank the President of the Society, the Board of Directors, also the President of the Benevolent Society Ladies of Kastoria and their Board of Directors for the continued support for the scholarship project. I personally would like to thank the members of the Scholarship Committee. We are a very good group. We've been working throughout the year to have an event like this and be able to provide for those young Kastorians. This happens throughout the whole year. We have a lot of meetings. I run the meetings, they listen to me, not always, but no, they do. It's a beautiful group. This year, there was a task that we decided that it would be a good idea to reach out to the donors and benefactors and invite them to this event. And I want to personally thank Leo Bevolas, Steve Boutis, and Dr. Theodora Pino, because they have put a lot of work, a lot of hours in reaching out and making this possible. Recipients, congratulations for receiving the Kastorian Award. Now, the Kastorian Award is a prestigious one. I'm an educator, and I know that what you are achieving right now, it is not easy. Being a college student, and when we evaluate our recipients, we look at the work that they do, the colleges that they go, they have to write an essay, and we notice that all of you are going to prestigious colleges, and you maintain a high point average, above 3, and some of you are having time to do some volunteer work. In a few minutes, you will come up here, you receive your award, and then you're going to tell us a few things about yourselves, okay? We also have a pamphlet with their bios, so when you have a chance, read about it, and you will see that we have some great individuals here. The previous hour, we were upstairs, we had a meet and greet, and there were a lot of nice discussions. Now, some of you received the award for the first time, and some of you for the second time. And you probably have noticed that in the past few years, we've been asking, what can we do for you so you can join the society, or what's a good idea for you to contribute to the society? Well, the main idea is that the future of OMONOIA, it depends on you. You are the next generation. And you can contribute a lot. Yes, you can. I was just thinking about it, like nowadays everything becomes digital. A couple of years ago, this event was all on Zoom, and I was thinking that when I was back in college, well, that was last century, and we had a Hellenic club, and you know, a lot of us, we were from Greece, and we had the desire to remember what happens in Greece. So a committee went to one of the deans and said, is it possible to get a Greek newspaper delivered to Stony Brook? And it's like, well, a Greek newspaper, what are we going to find? It's like, well, we can get the Kirika. So finally, they were able to provide us with a subscription to Kirika, but we would get the newspaper maybe like 4 days late. So we're always reading news that they were 4 days late. But think about it. You guys now, you have those little gadgets that you always carry with you, and everything is there. Everything is there. So I'm thinking that maybe we can transport that into our syllabus so there is a better communication between all the members, okay? And I'll tell you a personal experience that when I come to this building, I feel like this is part of what is behind me, because I see people that I've seen in Kastoria, or some people are talking about it. So that makes me feel like being home away from home. And this is a great feeling. And some of you that you went through the youth in the club, you can experience that. Some of you, your parents experienced that, or your grandparents. And it's a great feeling, because if you start contributing to the syllable, you're going to enjoy it. And that's what I do. And I was actually thinking of, well, I live far. It's like the commute and everything. So I wanted to get out, but they kept pulling me back in. The older ones, they know that it's a reference to an old movie, but anyway. So the future is on you. I want to conclude now with a quote that is from one of our philosophers. There would be a quiz. I'm going to ask you who said that. And I'm going to read it in ancient Greek. Oh, yes. That I was thinking also, because ancient Greek was not my favorite subject in high school. That's why I ended up going to science. Της παιδείας έφη, τας μεν ρίζας είναι πικράς, των then καρπών γλυκήν. Now, I try to translate it. So somebody over here will say that, well, let me tell you. But I think the translation is, the root of education is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. So I know that it is not easy to maintain those high grades. I know that you've been doing a lot of good work, so keep up with the work, maintain those high grades, and είστε αριστούχοι, and the future is very bright. Καλή πρόοδο, congratulations, recipients. Oh, one more thing. I forgot something. After you receive your award, talk to your parents. Don't text them. Talk to them. And tell them that I'm so proud that I'm Kastorian. And thank them for being Kastorian and you able to receive that award. At this point, I want to introduce the president of OMONOIA, Dimos Sioki, who will introduce our honored guests, and after that, he will say a few words.
Ευχαριστώ, αγαπητέ Σάκη. By the way, βλέπω νομίζω το διαμέρισμά σου είναι ακριβώς εδώ πέρα. Πέμπτος όροφος, λοιπόν. Έχουμε σήμερα την τιμή και τη χαρά να φιλοξενούμε για πρώτη φορά τον αξιότιμο Γενικό Πρόξενο της Ελλάδος, τον κύριο Ντίνο Κωνσταντίνο. Κύριε Γενικέ Πρόξενο, ένα χαιρετισμό.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ, αγαπητέ φίλε Δήμο. Σεβαστέ πατέρα Βασίλη, αγαπητέ πρόεδρε της Ομόνοιας, αγαπητέ Δήμο, αγαπητά μέλη της Επιτροπής των Επιτροφιών, αγαπητοί φίλοι, αγαπητοί συμπατριώτες. Πράγματι, όπως είπε ο Δήμος, είναι η πρώτη φορά που βρίσκομαι εδώ πέρα στους Καστοριανούς. Για μένα θέλω να γνωρίζετε ότι είναι μια πηγή συγκίνησης όταν επισκέπτομαι παρόμοιους συλλόγους. Για τον απλούστατο λόγο ότι το μυαλό μου ως διπλωμάτης πάντα λίγο ταξιδεύει πίσω στην ιστορία και βλέποντας εδώ το έμβλημα των Καστοριανών με το 1910, σκεφτόμουν ότι πριν 114 χρόνια, όταν ακόμα η Θεσσαλονίκη δεν ήταν ελεύθερη, όταν η Ελλάδα ήταν πολύ μικρότερη από όσον τη γνωρίζουμε τώρα, υπήρχαν κάποιοι άνθρωποι, προγόνεις σας, συγγενείς σας, που βρέθηκαν εδώ στη Νέα Υόρκη για ένα καλύτερο μέλλον για τους εαυτούς τους και για τις οικογένειές τους και ίδρυσαν αυτό το σωματείο. Και αυτό πραγματικά πρέπει να το διατηρείτε όλοι στην καρδιά σας, όλοι μας στην καρδιά μας και κυρίως τα νέα αυτά παιδιά. Διότι το βασικότερο για μένα είναι και τη μεγαλύτερη πρόκληση που αντιμετωπίζουμε σήμερα και ως κράτος αλλά και ως ομογένεια είναι πώς θα διατηρήσουμε τα ήθη μας, τις παραδόσεις μας και να τις μεταλαμπαδεύσουμε στις νέες γενιές. Θέλω να συγχαρώ πραγματικά από τα βάθη της καρδιάς μου την Επιτροπή Υποτροφιών και όλους τους ανθρώπους, τους δωρητές που έχουν προσφέρει τον οβολό τους για να πραγματοποιηθούν αυτές οι υποτροφίες. Και αυτό για έναν απλούστατο λόγο. Διότι η μάθηση, η εκπαίδευση είναι το σημαντικότερο πράγμα όλων και κυρίως για τις νεότερες γενιές. Και θα κλείσω, όπως έκλεισε και ο Σάκης, με ένα αγαπημένο μου ρητό, δεν θα το πω στα αρχαία ελληνικά, αλλά στα νέα ελληνικά, και είναι αυτό που έχει πει ο Αριστοτέλης, ότι ο άνθρωπος με μάθηση και εκπαίδευση από τον άνθρωπο χωρίς εκπαίδευση και μάθηση διαφέρει όσο ο ζωντανός από τον νεκρό. Και αυτό πρέπει τα νέα παιδιά να το έχουν μέσα στην καρδιά τους, να το καταλάβουν, διότι πραγματικά η εκπαίδευση δημιουργεί ανθρώπους με όραμα, ανθρώπους με κατανόηση και ανθρώπους που παλεύουν για το καλύτερο. Θέλω να ευχηθώ σε όλους σας πραγματικά καλή χρονιά, με υγεία και αγάπη. Ο κόσμος γενικότερα αντιμετωπίζει πάρα πολλές προκλήσεις. Η Ελλάδα βρίσκεται, όπως ξέρετε όλοι, σε μια ευρύτερη περιοχή της νοτιοανατολικής Ευρώπης, όπου αντιμετωπίζουμε διάφορες προκλήσεις, τον πόλεμο στην Ουκρανία, τον πόλεμο στη Μέση Ανατολή. Δόξα τω Θεώ, η Ελλάδα έχει καταφέρει να γίνει πυλώνας, αν θέλετε, ειρήνης και σταθερότητας στην περιοχή και έχει αναλάβει έναν πρωταγωνιστικό ρόλο που κανείς δεν φανταζόταν ότι θα μπορούσε να τον είχε πριν 10 χρόνια. Και γι' αυτό πρέπει να είμαστε όλοι περήφανοι σαν Έλληνες. Και πάλι καλή χρονιά σε όλους, υγεία, αγάπη για εσάς και τις οικογένειάς σας και ευχαριστώ πολύ και είναι ιδιαίτερη τιμή που είμαι εδώ κοντά σας σήμερα. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστούμε, αγαπητέ Γενικέ Πρόξενε. Λοιπόν, η τεχνολογία κάνει θαύματα. Το ξέρετε όλοι αυτό. Λοιπόν, είμαστε στην ευχάριστη θέση να δείτε απέναντι σας στην τηλεόραση. Έχουμε τους τοπικούς άρχοντες του νομού Καστοριάς. Έχουμε τον αγαπητό μας Μητροπολίτη Σεβασμιότατο τον κύριο Καλίνικο, τη Μαρία Αντωνίου, βουλευτής της Καστοριάς, και τον κύριο Αντιπεριφερειάρχη τον Δημήτρη τον Σαββόπουλο, άτομα τα οποία δέχτηκαν να απευθύνουν ένα σύντομο χαιρετισμό σήμερα στην απονομή μας των υποτροφιών. Θα ήθελα να ξεκινήσω από το Σεβασμιότατο κύριο Μητροπολίτη, τον κύριο Καλίνικο. Σεβασμιότατα, έχετε το λόγο. Ας πάμε στην κυρία Μαρία Αντωνίου. Συγγνώμη, Σεβασμιότατε, ώσπου να λυθεί το τεχνικό πρόβλημα. Μαρία, έχεις το λόγο.
Χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ, κύριε Πρόεδρε του Συλλόγου Καστοριαίων Νέας Υόρκης, η Ομόνια, αγαπητέ φίλε Δήμο, αγαπητοί προσκεκλημένοι αυτής της πολύ όμορφης εκδήλωσης, κύριε Γενικά Πρόξενε, κύριε Κωνσταντίνου, που είχα τη χαρά και την τιμή να έχουμε το προηγούμενο διάστημα στην επίσκεψή μου στην Νέα Υόρκη και στο Σύλλογο κατά τον εορτασμό του Αγίου Μινά, αγαπητά μέλη του Διοικητικού Συμβουλίου, αγαπητές κυρίες της Φιλοκτόχου, συμπατριώτισσες και συμπατριώτες, Καστοριανές και Καστοριανοί της Διασποράς, φίλες και φίλοι. Θέλω να ευχαριστήσω θερμά την πρόσκληση να βρεθώ σήμερα μαζί σας σε μία ακόμη, και οφείλω να το πω, εξαιρετική εκδήλωση που γίνεται από το Σύλλογο Καστοριαίων για την απονομή των 61ων ετησίων βραβείων υποτροφιών στους νέους απόφοιτες φοιτητές της Καστοριανής Ομογένειας των Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών. Ήθελα πολύ να βρίσκομαι κοντά σας, στον ίδιο χώρο μαζί σας. Είχα τη χαρά το προηγούμενο διάστημα, σε αυτήν την πολύ συγκινητική ατμόσφαιρα, να καμαρώσουμε όλοι μαζί και να επιβραβεύσουμε τη νέα γενιά, το μέλλον της πατρίδας μας, αλλά και όλης της οικουμένης, την αδιάλειπτη αυτή προσπάθεια, τον αγώνα τους να κατακτήσουν στην ψηλή κορυφή το βουνό της γνώσης. Ευτυχώς μας βοηθάει η τεχνολογία σε αυτό και βρίσκομαι κοντά σας έστω με διαδικτυακά. Θέλω να έχετε ένα πράγμα στο νου σας. Μπορεί χωρικά να μας χωρίζουν πολλά χιλιάδες χιλιόμετρα, μίλια όπως τα λέτε εκεί στην Νέα Υόρκη. Όμως η σκέψη μου βρίσκεται πάντα δίπλα σας. Και είμαι ιδιαίτερα ευτυχής που πλώνουμε νοερά τα χέρια μας από τα πάτρια δάφη της Καστοριάς και αγγίζουμε τους συμπατριώτες μας, εσάς, τους Καστοριανούς της ελληνικής ομογένειας, και κρατιόμαστε σφιχτά. Σε αυτό το δεσμό παραμένει άρρηκτος και άτρωτος για περισσότερο από έναν αιώνα, 113 χρόνια. Η σημερινή εκδήλωση αποτελεί ένα ακόμα παράδειγμα της πολυσχηδούς και πολυεπίπεδο έργο που έχει ο Σύλλογος Ομόνοια για πάνω από έναν αιώνα. Επί 61 συναπτά έτη επιβραβεύεται με υποτροφίες τα νέα παιδιά της Καστοριανής Ομογένειας, τους νέους επιστήμονες που με τη συμβολή τους μπορούν να αλλάξουν την πορεία της ανθρωπότητας. 48 παράδειγμα πριν στην εκδήλωση του χορού, βραβεύσαμε ένα καστοριανό μέλος, τον κύριο Τζορτζ Γιαννικόπουλο, έναν επιφανή ερευνητή που κάνει την παγκόσμια κοινότητα περήφανη και εμάς τους Καστοριανούς ακόμα παραπάνω. Θέλω να γνωρίζετε καλά ότι αυτές οι προσπάθειες μπορούν να ανθίσουν και να καρποφορήσουν οι νέοι μας με λείπασμα εθνικά μας ιδανικά. Άρα συνεχίζεται επάξια το έργο του προγόνων μας, αναζητώντας μια νέα καλύτερη ζωή. Έφτασαν μετανάστες στις Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής στις αρχές του 19ου αιώνα. Γιατί αυτό είναι η Ομόνοια. Είναι το γέννημα των πρώτων Καστοριαίων μεταναστών στη Νέα Υόρκη, που με άσβεστη μνήμη και την αγάπη για την πατρόα γη, στην ψυχή τους θέλησαν να δώσουν στο όραμά τους σάρκα και οστά. Ένα όραμα που δεν ήταν άλλο από την έμτερη προσφορά προς τον συνάνθρωπο, με σαφή προσανατολισμό στην υπέρτατη φιλανθρωπική τους αποστολή. Με το μεράκι, το πείσμα, τη συνεχνή, την άοκνη προσπάθεια των ιδρυτών, μετέπειτα συνεχιστών του Συλλόγου Καστοριαίων Νέας Υόρκης, εξελίχθηκε σε ένα σύγχρονο, δραστήριο, δυναμικό, μη κερδοσκοπικό οργανισμό, με 113 χρόνια ανελειπούς φιλανθρωπικής δράσης και έντονο ανθρωποκεντρικό χαρακτήρα. Συνεχίζω να πρωτοφωνάζω προσωπική μου πεποίθηση, αλλά και την ισχυρή πεποίθηση του Πρωθυπουργού, του Κυριάκου Μητσοτάκη, την αταράντευτη θέση της κυβέρνησής μας, ότι οι Έλληνες ομογενείς είστε πολύτιμο εθνικό κεφάλαιο. συμπατριώτισσες και συμπατριώτες μας ομογενείς Καστοριανοί, είστε η δύναμή μας. Συμπαγές και αραγές στήριγμα στις εθνικές μας προσπάθειες. Η ψυχή και η φωνή της Ελλάδας μας, που ακούγεται δυνατά σε όλο τον κόσμο. Αναγνωρίζοντας λοιπόν την προσφορά σας, με στόχο την ενίσχυση αυτής της ελληνικής φωνής σε όλο τον πλανήτη, η σημερινή μας κυβέρνηση, με ένα από τα πρώτα νομοσχέδια που έφερε στην προσψήφιση στη Βουλή, τις πρώτες μέρες της θητείας της, προχώρησε στην άρση των εμποδίων, την άσκηση δικαιώματος ψήφου στους αποδήμους Έλληνες. Το ημερολόγιο, φίλες και φίλοι Καστοριανοί, έγραφε 24 Ιουλίου του 2023. Η ημερομηνία με υψηλό συμβολισμό. Είναι η επέτειος από το 49 χρόνια από την αποκατάσταση της δημοκρατίας στην Ελλάδα. Φέτος, στην 20η επέτειο, αυτή τη χρονιά ορόσημο, τα 50 χρόνια κοινοβουλευτικής δημοκρατίας, οι Έλληνες της Διασποράς θα μπορέσετε να ψηφίσετε με το νέο νομοσχέδιο, με το νομοσχέδιο της επιστολικής ψήφου. Είναι μια ακόμα κατάκτηση που μπορούμε να προσθέσουμε στο διαχρονικό και σημαντικό έργο σας. Γιατί με αυτήν την δράση σας, το ακούραστο έργο σας, τη συμπαράσταση και την ενεργό συμμετοχή σας στα πολιτικά και κοινωνικά δρόμενα, είστε οι θεματοφύλακες του ελληνικού πολιτισμού. Ας μην ξεχνάμε ότι εκεί στη Νέα Υόρκη, όπως είπε και ο Γενικός Πρόξενος, ζει και μεγαλουργεί μια δεύτερη Ελλάδα, αποτελώντας φωτεινό παράδειγμα για όλους μας. Η Καστοριανή ιδέα ομογένεια, με τη διαχρονική και ισχυρή παρουσία της, δημιουργεί πολιτισμό και σπουδαία πρότυπα. Όπως είναι οι νέοι μας και οι νέες που θα λάβουν σήμερα τα βραβεία τους. Η νέα γενιά της Καστοριανής ομογένειας, οι νέοι άξιοι πρεσβευτές του ελληνικού πολιτισμού, του ελληνικού πνεύματος στο εξωτερικό, οι οποίοι στήθονται στη δεξαμενή της παγκόσμιας επιστημονικής κοινότητας. Θέλω να πω, να δανειστώ στη σημαντική αυτή εκδήλωση για τους νέους, ένα που διάβασα στους στίχους στην ραψοδία της Ηλιάδος του Ομήρου, που αφορά την έννοια του «αΐν αριστεύει και υπήριχον εμένεν άλλον μηδέν γενός πατέρων ισχύνεμεν». Τι σημαίνει αυτό? Σημαίνει πάντα να αριστεύεις, να ξεπερνάς τους άλλους, να τιμάς το πατρικό σου γένος. Αυτό ακριβώς είναι η δική μου ευχή στις νέες και στους νέους που βραβεύονται σήμερα, αλλά και σε όλες και όλους που βαθίζουν τον ανηφορικό δρόμο της επιτυχίας και της προκοπής. Θερμά συγχαρητήρια λοιπόν σε όλους, σε όλο το σύλλογο, στα μέλη, αλλά κυρίως στα παιδιά. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ για την πρόσκληση. Θα ήθελα να συγχαρώ όλους εσάς που πλημμυρίσατε αυτή την αίθουσα και που συνεχίζετε να κρατάτε δυνατά την Καστοριά στην καρδιά σας. Καλή συνέχεια, συγχαρητήρια στους νέους και στις νέες μας.
Ευχαριστούμε κύριε Αντωνίου, να είστε καλά. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ για τα καλά σας λόγια. Νομίζω χάσαμε τον Σεβασμιότατο, αλλά έχουμε τον Αντιπεριφερειάρχη, τον κύριο Δημήτρη Σαββόπουλο. Αγαπητέ Δημήτρη, έχεις το λόγο.
Καλησπέρα σε όλους σας και χρόνια σας πολλά. Είναι μεγάλη τιμή για μένα προσωπικά να συμμετέχουμε έστω και διαδικτυακά σε αυτή την πολύ όμορφη εκδήλωση που κάνετε για 61 χρόνια, όπου βραβεύετε και δίνετε υποτροφία στους αριστεύσαντες Καστοριανούς νέους, επιβραβεύοντας με αυτόν τον τρόπο την προσπάθεια που κάνουν όλα αυτά τα χρόνια αυτά τα παιδιά. Είμαι από το Καλοχώρι Καστοριάς, λέγομαι Σαββόπουλος Δημήτρης και είναι η τρίτη φορά που αναλαμβάνω αντιπεριφερειάρχης Καστοριάς. Την πρώτη φορά ήταν το 11 ως 14, τη δεύτερη το 19 ως 21 και την τρίτη φορά είναι αρχές του 2024 με νέο περιφερειάρχη τον Γιώργο τον Αμανατίδη. Από τότε που έχω ασχοληθεί με τα κοινά, από το 2008 ως αντινομάρχης, θυμάμαι χαρακτηριστικά μια εκδήλωση που έχετε ξεκινήσει εδώ και πολλά χρόνια και θέλω να σας ευχαριστήσω και για αυτή την εκδήλωση, την απονομή υποτροφιών στους Καστοριανούς νέους που αριστεύουν στα σχολεία εδώ της περιοχής Καστοριάς. Ήταν κάτι που ήταν η πρώτη φορά που είχα έρθει σε επαφή με το Σύλλογο Ομόνια και από τότε με όλους τους προέδρους, ιδιαίτερα με τον πρόεδρο του Δήμου το ΣΙΟ, και έχουμε αναπτύξει μια εξαιρετικά πολύ καλή συνεργασία, αλλά και τα μέλη όλου του Συλλόγου που έχουν έρθει και στο γραφείο κατά τις προηγούμενες μου θητείες. Και θέλω με αυτόν τον τρόπο έτσι να σας ευχαριστήσω, γιατί πραγματικά αυτά που γίνονται εδώ στην Καστοριά τα τελευταία χρόνια, μια Καστοριά που όλοι μας αγαπάμε, και εσείς κυρίως λόγω της απόστασης ίσως να αγαπάτε περισσότερο από εμάς που είμαστε εδώ πέρα και το βλέπουμε στην πράξη. Θέλω να σας ευχαριστήσω λοιπόν πραγματικά για τη σπουδαία σας προσφορά, ιδιαίτερα στο κοινωνικό κομμάτι, γιατί η περιοχή μας, ξέρετε πολύ καλά, από το 2009 κυρίως, τα τελευταία 12, 13, 14 χρόνια, η ανεργία δυστυχώς είναι πολύ μεγάλη και παρόλες τις προσπάθειες που γίνονται από την κυβέρνηση, από την περιφέρεια, από τους Δήμους, λόγω κυρίως της κρίσης της γούνας, αντιμετωπίζουν οι νέοι μας ιδίως μεγάλες οικονομικές δυσκολίες. Θέλω να σας συγχαρώ για μια ακόμη φορά πραγματικά για τη στήριξη που κάνετε έτσι σε αυτή την περιοχή που αγαπάμε όλοι μας. Να σας υποσχεθώ ότι σε συνεργασία τόσο με την κυρία Αντωνίου Μαρία αλλά και με τους 3 δημάρχους θα δώσουμε το καλύτερό μας σε αυτό και θα προσπαθήσουμε να βοηθήσουμε όσο μπορούμε αυτόν τον αγαπημένο μας τόπο. Να σας ευχαριστήσω για μια ακόμη φορά για αυτή την εξαιρετική έτσι σας εκδήλωση, κύριε Πρόεδρε, όλα τα μέλη, το Γενικό Πρόξενο, και σύντομα να σας δούμε και στην Καστοριά. Εύχομαι καλή χρονιά, δημιουργική, να είστε πάντα γεροί και να είστε πάντα κοντά σε αυτό που λέγεται Καστοριά. Να είστε καλά.
Ευχαριστούμε, Δημήτρη, ευχαριστούμε. Έχουμε πίσω το Σεβασμιότατο. Σεβασμιότατε, μας ακούτε?
Εγώ σας ακούω.
Ωραία, σας ακούμε τώρα, ναι. Έχετε το λόγο.
Hello everybody there. I wish you a happy new year. I wish to be there, but I am there with my news and my heart. Θέλω να σας συγχαρώ και να σας ευχηθώ καλή και ευλογημένη χρονιά και θέλω να πω ότι το ημερολόγιο το οποίο εξέδωσε η Ιερά Μητροπόλη μας, η Μητρόπολη Καστορίας, είναι αφιερωμένο στο φως των ναών της Καστοριάς. Είναι το φως της παραδόσεώς μας, το οποίο έχει μεταλαμπαδευτεί σε εσάς εκεί στη Νέα Υόρκη, που δεν είναι απλώς Νέα Υόρκη, αλλά θα μου επιτρέψει να πω ότι είναι και η Νέα Ελλάδα. Έχουμε την Ελλάδα εδώ με πρωτεύουσα την Αθήνα, αλλά έχουμε και τη Νέα Ελλάδα, η οποία είναι εκεί με πρωτεύουσα τη Νέα Υόρκη, την πρωτεύουσα ίσως και τους συλλόγους σας. Γι' αυτό και το φως αυτό μεταλαμπαδεύεται εκεί με την αγάπη σας και με τη γνώση σας και με την παράδοση. Είναι πάρα πολύ σημαντικό ότι βραβεύετε σήμερα τους αριστούχους μαθητές και φοιτητές, οι οποίοι με τη βοήθεια των χορηγών, από ό,τι άκουσα, οι οποίοι κάνουν μια σπουδαία πορεία και σε μια πόλη, σε μια χώρα, η οποία διακρίνεται για τη γνώση και την επιστήμη. Η Αμερική είναι η χώρα της γνώσης, της επιστήμης και της ελευθερίας. Και η Ελλάδα είναι η χώρα της ελευθερίας, της δημοκρατίας, της ιστορίας και της θεολογίας, της θεολογικής παραδόσεως. Γι' αυτό και βλέπω με πολύ μεγάλη χαρά και μάλιστα πολλοί Έλληνες λένε ότι εσείς στην Αμερική κρατάτε πιο καλά τις παραδόσεις από πολλούς Έλληνες εδώ στην Ελλάδα. Γι' αυτό λοιπόν χαίρομαι για την πρόοδό σας επιστημονικά και στο γνωστικό τομέα, αλλά συγχρόνως με τη τήρηση των παραδόσεών σας, που είναι οι ρίζες για τις οποίες ανέφερε ο κύριος Σάκης, αν κάνω λάθος. Και δεν ξέρω αν μου επιτρέπει ο κύριος Σάκης να πω το όνομα αυτού που είπε, ότι οι ρίζες της παιδείας είναι πικρές και η καρπή είναι γλυκής, ή θα το απαντήσουν οι φοιτητές και θα λάβουν κάποιο δώρο?
Απαντήστε εσείς, Σεβασμιότατε, απαντήστε εσείς.
Τέλος πάντων, νομίζω ότι αυτό το έχει πει ο Αριστοτέλης, αλλά επειδή η παράδοση μας είναι διαχρονική, το επαναλαμβάνει σχεδόν με τους ίδιους λόγους ο Απόστολος Παύλος και αργότερα ο Μέγας Βασίλειος. Είναι η διαχρονική μας παράδοση, η οποία μας κάνει περήφανους από την αρχαία Ελλάδα, από τον Απόστολο Παύλο, από τους Έλληνες πατέρες μέχρι τις ημέρες μας. Θέλω λοιπόν να σας ευχαριστώ γι' αυτό και πρέπει να πω ότι η εγκύκλιο την οποία ξέδωσε για την πρωτοχρονιά είχε τίτλο μετά Χριστόν ή προ Χριστού. Δηλαδή, πού ζούμε, σε μια εποχή όπου ισχύουν οι νόμοι της Παλιάς Διαθήκης προ Χριστού? Ο νόμος, για παράδειγμα, της εκδικήσεως, ο νόμος της άγνοιας του Θεού, ή είμαστε μετά Χριστόν, όπου έχουμε τον νόμο της αγάπης και τον νόμο της γνώσεως του Θεού? Νομίζω ότι εσείς εκεί στην Αμερική, θέλω να πιστεύω ότι ζείτε μετά Χριστόν, 2024 μετά Χριστόν, και γι' αυτό σας συγχαίρω. Θέλω επίσης να πω ότι να ευχαριστήσω το σύλλογό σας, όλα τα μέλη του συλλόγου σας και όλους τους Ελληνοαμερικανούς, τους Καστοριανούς, διότι μας ενισχύσατε, μας δώσετε μια πολύ ισχυρή τονωτική ένεση, οικονομική αλλά και ηθική, και πρέπει να σας υποσχεθώ, και θα σας τα μεταφέρει αυτά ο πρόεδρος σας, ο κύριος Δαμιανός Σιώκης, ότι ό,τι καλό γίνει το 2024 με τα χρήματα τα οποία μας δώσατε, θα το μαθαίνετε και θα λαμβάνετε τα ευχαριστήρια και τα συγχαρητήριά μας. Θα πιάσουν τόπο μέχρι τελευταίο δολάριο, τελευταίο ευρώ, και θα μαθαίνετε, και δεν είναι μόνο το φιλόπτωχο και οι υποτροφίες τις οποίες δίνουμε και εμείς, αλλά θα επεκταθεί αυτή η ευεργεσία σας και σε πολλά άλλα θέματα, και όποτε κάνουμε κάτι καλό με τα δικά σας χρήματα θα σας στέλνουμε το ευχαριστώ και την ευγνωμοσύνη μας. Όταν έρθετε στην Ελλάδα, εσείς ή τα παιδιά τα οποία βραβεύετε, καταρχάς θα σας περιμένουμε με την αγάπη μας. Το καλοκαίρι θα σας περιμένουμε με την Κυριακή των Αποδήμων που θεσμοθετήσαμε από φέτος και θα συνεχιστεί κάθε χρόνο την πρώτη Κυριακή μετά την εορτή του 15 Αύγουστου, της κοιμήσεως της Θεοτόκου, για να σας ευχαριστήσουμε με όσα κάνουμε και όσα πούμε τότε, και να δώσω στα παιδιά μου αυτά, τα παιδιά που είναι και δικά μου παιδιά της Ομογένειας, και από ένα βιβλίο μου και ό,τι άλλο, ένα βραβείο δηλαδή και από εμάς για την πρόοδό τους. Και πάλι συγχαρητήρια και ευλογία. Αύριο το πρωί λειτουργώ στη Πεντάβρυσσο, σε ένα χωριό το οποίο είχα κανονίσει να λειτουργήσω από την προηγούμενη εβδομάδα, αλλά ενώ είχα κανονίσει να λειτουργήσω, εχθές μάθαμε ότι ένα τέκνο της Πενταβρύσσου έλαβε και ανεδείχθη στην κορυφή του στρατού, του ελληνικού στρατού, και έγινε αρχηγός του Γενικού Επιτελείου Στρατού, ο κύριος Κωστίδης. Και θα πάω και στην πατρίδα του, σε αυτά τα μικρά και ένδοξα χωριά τα οποία προανέφεραν η κυρία Μαρία Αντωνίου και ο κύριος Αντιπεριφερειάρχης, από ο οποίος κατάγεται και από τα μέρη αυτά, που βγάζουν αυτούς τους ενδόξους ανθρώπους, και να τους συγχαρώ. Και εύχομαι πάντοτε η πατρίδα μας, οι ρίζες, και εσείς, γιατί εσείς είστε η Νέα Ελλάδα και η Νέα Καστοριά, οι ρίζες σας, οι γλυκές ρίζες, είναι εδώ, και να βγάζετε καρπούς ένδοξους που να τιμούν την Ελλάδα, να τιμούν τη νέα σας πατρίδα και να τιμούν όλη την οικουμένη. Πάλι ευχαριστήρια, συγχαρητήρια και ευλογίες.
Ευχαριστούμε σεβασμιότατε. Καλή χρονιά να έχετε, και οφείλω να ομολογήσω τα αγγλικά σας είναι πολύ καλά, τα αγγλικά σας. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Καλή αντάμωση το καλοκαίρι.
Αν έρθω στην Αμερική
θα τα βελτιώσετε ακόμα καλύτερα. Σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Θα έπρεπε να είχαμε και τον δήμαρχο της Καστοριάς, τον κύριο Κορετζίδη, αλλά μάλλον υπάρχουν τεχνικά προβλήματα. Σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ, αγαπητοί φίλοι, άρχοντες της Καστοριάς.
Εμείς ευχαριστούμε
όλους. Να είστε καλά. Καλό βράδυ. Σας ευχαριστούμε.
Γεια σας, καλό βράδυ.
Ναι.
Καλή συνέχεια.
Επίσης, ναι. Αγαπητέ Σάκη, έχω το λόγο. Θα είμαι και εγώ σύντομος, γιατί έχουμε ξεφύγει από το πρόγραμμά μας, συγγνώμη γι' αυτό. Θα ήθελα να σας καλωσορίσω στη σημερινή μας εκδήλωση, να καλωσορίσω τον αξιότιμο Γενικό Πρόξενο, τον κύριο Κωνσταντίνου, τον Πάτερ Βασακύρο, τον Vietnam Veteran, ο οποίος κάθε χρόνο έρχεται μαζί μας. Έχουμε τη χαρά και την τιμή να έχουμε σήμερα πρώην Προέδρο, τον κύριο Γιώργο Καϊτέρη του Συλλόγου Ομόνια. Σας ευχαριστούμε, κύριε Καϊτέρη. Ο κύριος Πολ Νάνος, ο κύριος Βασίλης Ζήσης, ο κύριος Χρήστος Γιώβες και ο κύριος Γκάς Φράγκος, οι οποίοι πολλά χρόνια έχουν δουλέψει για το Σύλλογο και για τις υποτροφίες αυτές. Σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ. Καθώς έχουμε και την αξιότιμη πρόεδρο της φιλοπτώχου μας, την κυρία Τούλα Καλαπούτη, ένα μεγάλο κομμάτι του Συλλόγου μας, με ένα μεγάλο φιλανθρωπικό έργο. Τα τελευταία 103 χρόνια, νομίζω, έχει συμπληρώσει η φιλόπτωχος. Λοιπόν, απλώς θα ήθελα να πω ότι για μια άλλη χρονιά συναθριστήκαμε σήμερα εδώ για να τιμήσουμε τα παιδιά μας, τους νέους και τις νέες του Συλλόγου Καστοριαίων, για την επιτυχία τους στην παιδεία. Η παιδεία είναι μια γνωστή έννοια σε εμάς τους Έλληνες, καθότι όλοι οι αρχαίοι μας φιλόσοφοι έγραψαν για αυτή. Ο Αριστοτέλης γράφει, αγαπητέ κύριε Γενικέ Πρόξενε, η παιδεία αποβλέπει στη συνοχή, την πρόοδο και την ευημερία της πόλεως στο σύνολό της, αναδεικνύοντας έτσι την αξία της παιδείας ως αρρωγό για την ευημερία όλης της κοινωνίας. Μας λέει επίσης ο Αριστοτέλης, το ζητούμενο για τη σύγχρονη αγωγή και παιδεία, προκειμένου αυτές να ανταποκριθούν στις προσκλήσεις της σημερινής εποχής, θα πρέπει να είναι η γνώση που ελευθερώνει. Επίκαιρο ακόμη και σήμερα το μήνυμα αυτό. Η γνώση είναι αυτή που θα δώσει στα παιδιά μας την ελευθερία, αλλά και τη δύναμη να αγωνιστούν και να φτάσουν ψηλά. να αποκτήσουν κριτική σκέψη σε όσα συμβαίνουν στη σύγχρονη κοινωνία, να απορρίψουν ό,τι δεν είναι υψηλό αγαθό, να δημιουργήσουν αυτό που ονειρεύονται. Ο σύλλογός μας στέκεται στο πλευρό των παιδιών μας σε αυτή την προσπάθεια όλα αυτά τα χρόνια και υλοποιεί το θεσμό των υποτροφιών, θέλοντας να ενισχύσει και να επιβραβεύσει τις προσπάθειες για να πετύχουν τους στόχους τους και να δημιουργήσουν όλοι μαζί μια κοινωνία πολιτών με συνοχή, πρόοδο και ευημερία. Σε αυτό το σημείο θα ήθελα να ευχαριστήσω πάρα πολύ τους ευεργέτες. Δεν θα ήμασταν σε αυτό το σημείο αν πριν 61 χρόνια, τη δεκαετία του 60, δεν βρισκόταν τότε οι παλιοί Καστοριανοί, οι οποίοι θα είχαν κάνει αυτό το μεγάλο το ταμείο των υποτροφιών. Και σήμερα θα ακούσετε και στη συνέχεια του προγράμματος, θα ακούσετε τα ονόματα όλων αυτών που συνέβαλαν αυτό και τους οφείλουμε ένα τεράστιο μεγάλο ευχαριστώ. Και έχουμε αρκετούς απογόνους και γίνεται μια τεράστια προσπάθεια τώρα με την κυρία Δώρα Πίνου, με τον κύριο Στίβ Μπούτης και με τον Λίο τον Πίβολα να έρθουμε σε επαφή με όλους τους απογόνους αυτών, οι οποίοι τη δεκαετία του 60 και του 70 τότε έδωσαν πολλά λεφτά για τότε τις αξίες για να δημιουργηθεί αυτό το ταμείο. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Να είστε καλά και καλή χρονιά να έχουμε.
Thank you, Dimas. At this point, I want to introduce you the president of the Benevolent Society Ladies of Kastoria, Tula Kalapoutis.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ, κύριε Ριζόπουλε. English. I know κουραστήκατε με τα ελληνικά που ακούγατε τόση ώρα. Γρήγορα και... dear scholarship recipients, today is a special day that we have set aside to celebrate you, the bright minds of Kastorian community, who have both a promising future and a deep commitment to our Kastorian roots. As we look at your bright faces, full of potential, we see more than just your individual success. We see the future of our Kastorian legacy. We are not just providing scholarships. We are investing in the future Kastorians of our values, traditions, and philanthropic spirit that makes us Kastorian. Know that you are not alone in this journey. The entire Kastorian community stands behind you, cheering you up, and as you navigate the exciting paths that lie ahead. Your success is our success. And your achievements will echo through the generations, inspiring others to follow in your footsteps. Congratulations to all of you, and may your journey be filled with endless possibilities, quiet, guided by the rich tapestry of Kastorian heritage. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Kalapoutis. Today, we have a great keynote speaker for you. Sofia Vardukis is an accomplished creative director, post-producer, and founder of V Workroom, a collaborative post-production and consulting group. She has worked over 25 years in the creative advertising industry. Her expertise in the digital creative world has granted her the ability to service the most exclusive design and advertising agencies worldwide. Her clients include Reese's, Gap, Warby Parker, Peyton, Dove, and Apple, just to name a few. Before spearheading the Workroom, Sofia co-founded a digital retouching and image manipulation studio in Manhattan known as Smooch NYC. Great name, Smooch. She secured multiple investors and built a company from the ground up through brand identity and internal structural development. It was at Smooch NYC that Sophia's vision of branding through togetherness and inclusivity took flight. Those are some good Kastorian qualities. She created an environment that fostered employee productivity through positive engagement and artistry. In her spare time, Sophia is also a board member of PG for Kids, a nonprofit organization focused on helping kids in need of basic and essential resources. Her passions include photography and acting. Her latest photographic project takes her into the newest digital frontier of developing visual stories through AI-generated imagery. She's also currently co-writing a 3 one-act plays with 2 other fellow actors, which they also direct and perform. One thing that she really enjoys is being part of the Kastorian Society. Many of you have seen Sophia here every Saturday, helping Rania teach the kids Greek dances. However, Sophia loves most of all is exploring the world with her husband and daughter. So please put your hands together for a warm welcome for Sophia Vordoukis.
Okay, can you all hear me? Okay. So, thank you, Sakimo, thank you. As you know, my name is Sophia. Welcome to what feels like my TED Talk. How's that? Is that better? I'd like to, first of all, thank the Kastorian Society, the Board of Directors, and the Society's President, Dimos Siokis, for choosing me as this year's keynote speaker. I'm, of course, very honored to be here with you today. I just want to take a second to say that very non-intentionally, it seems as though the beginning of my speech is similar to just about everything everyone has said to you guys. So if you'll indulge us just a little bit longer, I promise I'll get through that part quickly. I'd like to start off by saying that I'm very proud of each and every one of you. We are here today because of your achievements, your hard work, your perseverance, and your future dreams. This is the beginning, and for some of you, the middle of the next great chapter in your life. As we all stand here, or actually mostly sit, you are embarking on transforming your dreams into a reality. It will be one of the most exciting and most memorable experiences you will have. And it is now that your approach to life will evolve to determine your quality of mind and heart. This begs the question, how will you choose to navigate your life with the lives of those around you? How will your choices affect not only your path, but the paths of those you care about? Well, it turns out we are all very fortunate. We come from one of the oldest and most prestigious cultural, political, economic, artistic, industrial human histories of the world. I mean, I could go on, the list of adjectives is infinite, right? But ultimately, we are Greek. And in this room, we all share this common bond of not only being Greek, but also being Kastorian. We come from a long line of people whose philosophies and theories have defined modern society as we know it. The Greek language. It's filled with words that defy definition in English. Although they are single words, many embody a much larger idea, and if understood and incorporated properly, are seamlessly integrated into the fabric of our daily existence. Words like kefi, the art of allowing joy and happiness shape your experiences and the experiences of those around you. Philoxenia, the art of hospitality, of being friend to a stranger. Meraki, to perform tasks with soul, creativity, and love. Sorry. Although I've summed up each of those terms in a brief sentence, we all know those words carry much more meaning and spirit than a simple Oxford Dictionary definition. Today, the term I'd like to discuss in detail is philotimo. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's a word that has likely mingled in and out of your subconscious throughout the years of living within a Greek American community and or being connected in some way to Greece and its customs. Philotimo, as most of us know, literally translates to friend of honor. However, in reality, its definition is of the most untranslatable and sophisticated. It can be viewed as an attitude, a behavior, a way of existing by showing humans and humanity at large empathy, compassion, and generosity without expecting anything in return. Its meaning encompasses pride in self, pride in family, pride in community, and quite simply, doing the right thing because that's what you do, because that's who you are. We live in an era of technology where it is only too easy to create personal bubbles for the self as the only priority. Also, we have become used to almost never doing things for others without expecting something of equal or greater value in return. Philotimo embraces the opposite. It suggests we show up to give, not to get. It is not about repayment. It is about acting through sincerity, through unconditional love, through authenticity towards your fellow human. It grants us the awareness that our behaviors are not only a reflection of ourselves, but of our family and the greater world at large. The concept and application of Philotimo is something that has kept the Greek community and culture strong and vibrant for thousands of years. And, kind of ironically enough, some of the most successful societies, organizations, and individuals throughout the world embody this concept, quite possibly without even knowing it. For example, the Navy SEALs. They are probably one of the highest performing organizations on the planet. Now, I recently came across something where they asked a former Navy SEAL who makes it through the selection process to become a SEAL. And he responded by saying, I can't tell you who gets through, who makes it, but I can tell you the kind of people who don't make it. He said, the star college athletes, who have never really been tested to the core of their being. None of them make it through. He said, self-glorifying leaders who like to delegate everything. None of them make it through. The big tough guys that come in with huge muscles covered in tattoos who want to prove to everyone how tough they are, none of them make it through. He said some of the guys that make it through are skinny and scrawny. Some of the guys that make it through, you will see shivering out of fear. But every single one of them who makes it through, when they're emotionally exhausted, when they're physically exhausted, some way, somehow, they're able to dig down deep inside themselves and find the energy to help the person next to them. Service. They are defined by giving to another, by having their back. As our word of the day dictates, it is not about their strength or intelligence. It is about being there for each other, looking deeper than yourself. That is what creates a symbiosis of human connection. That is Philotimo. Another example of somebody who embodies this idea, for me, of Philotimo, is someone named Abby Wambach. She is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and FIFA Women's World Cup champion. Abby Wambach has scored more goals than any other professional soccer player, female or male, in the world. I'm going to say that again for the women. More goals than any other soccer player, male or female, in the world. She wrote a book called Wolfpack, which is about how her experiences have defined her understanding of leadership and honor. It's actually a great book, small, 100 pages. I suggest you pick it up. In this book, she talks about how the most defining moment of her life and her career was when, at her last World Cup championship at the age of 35, she was told by the coaches that she would be starting the game on the bench to reserve her energy for the end of the game. Now, this is a fancy way of saying that because she's old, at least in the sports world, her ass got benched, right? Of course, as someone who had played nearly every minute of every World Cup championship game, this was a devastating moment. She was embarrassed, disappointed, angry. Later that evening in her hotel room, she realized she had a decision to make. Was she going to be a good teammate, and cheer her team on while she sat on the bench? Or was she going to live inside her ego, be a bad teammate, pout, and try to show the world that she was good enough to be a starter? What she learned in that moment is that although you're allowed to be disappointed when life benches you, what you aren't allowed to do is miss the opportunity to honor your teammates. In accepting the role she was given, regardless of whether she agreed with it, she gave the players on the field the confidence to go out there and play. In other words, her acceptance of her role meant she believed in her team. She often describes that moment in her career as hammering into stone the kind of person she became. She cheered and motivated every single player on that team, be it on the field or sitting right next to her. In fact, she cheered her team on so loudly and intensely that the officials had to move her further back away from the field. She helped her team, her community, be their best selves. As a result, she was labeled great captain, great leader. Why? Not because of the goals she scored, because she chose the team over her ego in the moments when it mattered most to them. She has said that she is more proud of the way she responded to that life's benching than any goal she had ever scored for Team USA. She thought outside of her ego, and she honored those around her. That is philotimo. Lastly, let's talk about why I'm standing here. I am in no way a Navy SEAL, nor am I a world-renowned record-holding soccer player. However, I attribute the success and fulfillment of my career largely and mostly in part to this overarching philotimo mindset that I've relentlessly beaten into you these last few minutes. I am a post-producer. My team and myself take what are called raw, unprocessed files, or assets, as industry speak dictates, and we manipulate them in a variety of ways as requested by client. Client like Patron, Reese's, It Cosmetics, Stella Artois, and Taylor Vera Wang, to name a few, to create things like 3D renderings, cinemagraphs, GIFs, stop motion, et cetera, et cetera. The result, digital content that is used as advertisements worldwide. I have spent my life inside softwares such as Photoshop, Capture One, Illustrator, Premiere, to name a few. Now, my career is considered a craft, and this craft takes years to master, or at least years if you want to be considered the best. But, and there's always a really big but somewhere, being exceptional at your craft is only one piece of the puzzle. What has brought me to this place of having my own post-production studio with multiple people in multiple parts of the world working under me is not only that I have mastered my craft. It is not only that I could, for example, take a picture of a piece of pizza and turn him into Dimos Siokis, our society's president. It is my interaction with the people around me. It is how I connect and treat not only my clients, but also my staff. I have found immense gratification in collaboration. Now, you have to understand, the creative process is very nonlinear. And as a result, you have to be open, thoughtful, proactive, considerate, and most of all, malleable. A deep kinship develops when you find that you're working with people that think and act that same way. I always, always, always go the extra mile. And I always give beyond what the expectations are. Like Abby, like the Navy SEALs, I strive to be the best teammate that I can be, and I love doing it. As a result, the project doesn't just end when the job is done. The connections formed create a value system defined by goodwill, respect, and a deep sense of gratitude. I often refer back to this quote by George Bernard Shaw. He was an Irish playwright and critic. I'm going to try and recite this by heart, so let's see how good I do. This is the true joy in life, to be used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a great one, to be a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the community as a whole. And for as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it what I can. Oh, okay. I want to be thoroughly used up before I die, for the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me, but instead a splendid torch that I have gotten hold of for a brief moment and want to make burn as brightly as possible before passing on to future generations. Thanks. I really can't help but wonder if he had ever heard of the word philotimo. Here's my last quote, and where I end my TED Talk today. If anyone can tell me where it's from, without looking at the worldwide interwebs, lunch is on me. You are who you choose to be. Choose. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm grateful to be here with you guys today. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, okay.
Didn't I tell you that she was great? Thank you. The Society of Kastorians OMONOIA would like to dedicate this plaque to you in your dedication to the creative production process in the digital war and your commitment and service to the society.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thanks. Oh my God, very sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ζαχαρή μας. Συγγνώμη, θα βγάλουμε τον Δήμαρχο Καστοριάς, ο οποίος περιμένει στη γραμμή. Παρακαλώ, Σταμάτη. Σταμάτη, 2 λεπτά, το zoom σε παρακαλώ. Ο κύριος Γιάννης Κορετζής δεν είχε σήμα, πρωτού μισή ώρα, τώρα έχει. Γιάννη, μας ακούς? Κύριε Δήμαρχε, μας ακούτε?
Ακούω.
Ναι, κύριε Δήμαρχε, έχετε το λόγο. Χρόνια πολλά, καλή χρονιά.
Με βλέπετε κιόλας?
Σε βλέπουμε, ναι.
Ωραία, σας ευχαριστώ πολύ. Θέλω να ζητήσω συγγνώμη καταρχάς, γιατί ήμουνα καθοδόν για Καστοριά, είχα φύγει από μία εκδήλωση, επέστρεψα πριν από λίγο και είμαι τώρα στη διάθεσή σας. Θέλω να σας συγχαρώ για την πολύ όμορφη εκδήλωση αυτή που κάνετε, την ετήσια εκδήλωση υποτροφιών. Να συγχαρώ τη διοίκηση της Ένωσης των Καστοριανών Νέας Υόρκης. Να πω ότι είχαμε τη χαρά να φιλοξενούμε πριν από λίγες μέρες τον πρόεδρο, τον Δήμο Τοσιόκη, εδώ στην Καστοριά που την αγαπάει πάρα πολύ. Χαίρομαι ιδιαίτερα που σε βλέπω, Δήμο, και πίσω έτσι από την εικόνα σου υπάρχει η εικόνα της Καστοριάς έτσι από τα παλιά χρόνια. Ναι. Αλλά όσοι δεν είχατε την ευκαιρία να επισκεφτείτε την Καστοριά τα τελευταία χρόνια, να σας πω ότι θα μείνετε με τις καλύτερες εντυπώσεις. Χαίρομαι ιδιαίτερα να βρίσκομαι μαζί σας, έστω και μέσω έτσι από τηλεδιάσκεψη, και θα χαρώ πάρα πολύ να είμαι πολύ σύντομα κοντά σας. Βέβαια, όσοι επισκεφτείτε την Καστοριά το επόμενο χρονικό διάστημα, έχουμε θεσπίσει ως νέα δημοτική αρχή, νέα θα έλεγα, είναι η δεύτερη θητεία μας, αλλά έχω δώσει αρμοδιότητες σε αντιδημαρχία για την ομογένεια, για τους ανθρώπους που μένουν στη Νέα Υόρκη και επισκέπτονται την Καστοριά, και υπόσχομαι ότι αυτή τη χρονιά που διανύουμε, που μόλις μπήκε, το 2024, το καλοκαίρι λοιπόν, όσοι επισκεφτούν την Καστοριά θα έχουν την χαρά να απολαύσουν κάποιες πολύ όμορφες εκδηλώσεις που έχουμε ιδιαίτερα για τους ανθρώπους μας στη Νέα Υόρκη. Θέλω να ευχηθώ καλή χρονιά σε όλους, υγεία, ευτυχία, δύναμη, να έχετε ό,τι καλύτερο και σε συλλογικό επίπεδο αλλά και σε ατομικό επίπεδο, και να ανταμώσουμε πολύ σύντομα. Και με την ευκαιρία λοιπόν αυτή που μιλάμε, βρίσκομαι σε ένα σημείο που δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο φαίνεται. Βέβαια η Καστοριά αυτή τη στιγμή έχει, μετά τις εορταστικές εκδηλώσεις, έχουμε ξεστολίσει και δεν φαίνονται πολύ καλά, αλλά είμαι αυτή τη στιγμή σε ένα σημείο που είμαστε πάνω στη λίμνη.
Μάλιστα. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ, Δήμαρχε. Ίσως θα χρειαστούμε μια καινούργια φωτογραφία, όπως είπατε. Και να ξέρετε, ο κύριος Μακρύδης, ο σύμβουλός σας από Δήμο Ελληνισμού, ήρθε ήδη σε επαφή μαζί μου πριν 2-3 μέρες. Σας ευχαριστούμε. Καλή θητεία να έχετε και καλή χρονιά.
Συνέχεια σε όλους, υγεία και ό,τι καλύτερο. Να είστε καλά, καλή χρονιά να έχουμε.
Να είστε καλά, ευχαριστούμε. Ευχαριστούμε.
Thank you. As part of the evaluation for receiving that scholarship, we have to look at the transcript. The grades, they have to be above 3.0. The service that they do, they have to write also an essay. So this year, we got a lot of good essays, and there are two that they were selected. The first one is going to be read by George Kondopoulos. George?
Hello, everybody. I would like to start off by thanking the Society, including the Board of Directors, the Scholarship Committee, and the benefactors. It's a real privilege and an honor to be here, to be selected for this scholarship, and even more so to be chosen to read my essay. The prompt for the essay this year was, how do you envision the Kastorian youth to return and contribute to the future of the society as it evolves to meet the needs of the members for future generations? Provide 2 examples of how you would engage the youth. For the past 4 years, I've been attending Northeastern University in Boston. While I have grown to love the city and its people, I can't help but feel more and more homesick the longer I am away from New York City. Growing up, I took my heritage for granted and did not appreciate the communities I was part of in my church, my school, and the Kastorian Society. As I prepare for graduation this coming May, I am both anxious and excited to return to my home as a working adult. My aim is to become more involved in these organizations and give back to the people that made me who I am today. A quote-unquote third place is a public setting other than your home and work, where you regularly visit to interact and form bonds with others. Since its inception, the Kastorian Society has served as this third place for my father and his generation of fellow Kastorian immigrants, a community where you can find comfort with familiar faces. I envision the society to continue to be a third place for young Kastorian Americans as we navigate the ever-changing world and reestablish the camaraderie needed to form strong communities. However, we must adapt the way in which the youth engages in the society to better reflect our culture today. I believe the COVID-19 pandemic has left lasting effects on the modern youth, making us less social and outgoing than ever before. Institutions such as the Kastorian Society can be the solution to reverse this trend. While my life is extremely different than how my father's was at my age, he has instilled in me the same deep-rooted values and traditions that make us Greek, and more specifically Kastorian. It is up to my peers and I to uphold these traditions in the modern world so that they remain alive for our future generations. Similar to myself, most of the Kastorian youth in New York City are first, second, or even third generation immigrants and are at risk of losing our proud ethika ethima. Thus, effectively engaging the youth must facilitate healthy social interaction while also emphasizing our culture to help keep it alive. Two ideas that can achieve both objectives are a campground retreat and a mentorship program. The first suggestion would be a small-scale camping retreat for Kastorian youth members ages 16 years old and older. Young adult members ages 21 and older can volunteer to be chaperones and bring the group to a nearby campground in upstate New York or Long Island for a weekend or a few days. This would be a great way for young people to bond with each other in nature and disconnect from the pressures of everyday life. Outdoor activities can be planned such as hiking, camping, fishing, or sports in tandem with educational discourse about our culture, language, and religion. I was inspired by the wonderful experiences I've had at Camp St. Paul as a child, and I think planning a similar retreat on a much smaller scale can be very beneficial for the Kastorian youth to form strong relationships. A mentorship program can also engage the Kastorian youth by pairing older members with younger ones to help guide them through school, work, or life in general. This can help young individuals learn from the wisdom and experience of older generations, fostering a sense of belonging and continuity. For example, undergraduate college students such as myself could be paired with 15 to 18-year-old members to guide them through the pressures of high school and the college application process. At the same time, I could be paired with a graduate student or young working professional as my mentor to advise me as I begin applying to jobs and enter the adult world. Interactions amongst mentors and mentees can include casual coffee chats, formal meetings, or even tutoring sessions. Some of the most valuable advice I've received over the years have been from older peers who were recently in my shoes, and I think this could be a great way to encourage success while forming bonds between older and younger members of the same generation. These are just two of the many possibilities that can improve the youth presence in the Kastorian Society, with an emphasis on traditions, professional success, and most importantly, fun. As I anticipate returning to New York after college, I hope to become more involved in the society and incorporate some of these ideas to better myself and the community I was brought up in. Thank you.
Excellent. Great ideas. President Dimos, are you keeping notes? No? Okay, good thing it's recorded on YouTube, so you have to go back and watch the whole thing again. The others say that it was also chosen. It was by Peter Evan Petrakis. Unfortunately, he's competing away in Florida, but he sent a video of his essay. So when we're ready, we can turn and see and listen to that essay.
Kastoria's rich heritage transcends human history from the beginning of time to the present day, from ancient civilizations through countless years of wars, Greek cultural prominence, religious significance, and distinguished art, architecture, and natural beauty. Throughout the years, Kastorians courageously prevailed through the strife, hunger, poverty, and anguish of many wars from the Byzantine era through the Macedonian, Balkan, and World Wars. Our heroic ancestors sacrificed their lives to secure freedom from autocracy. Understanding and appreciating their sacrifice and bravery inspires me to bear my own life challenges, whether academic, professional, social, or personal, with the same level of valor and dignity. Kastorians also have an amazing inherent love for mankind, expressing unparalleled philotimo and philoptochos, demonstrating an unmatched compassion, empathy, kindness, and charity to all around. These attributes remain on the forefront of what it means to be Kastorian today, as evidenced by the works of the Society and the Benevolent Society Ladies of Kastoria since their inception. Kastorians represent Greece's and our nation's most hardworking, proud, and hopeful members of society, and as the grandson of lifelong devoted Kastorians, Paul and Sultana Nanos, and of course my mother, Ronnie Nanos, my heritage is an invaluable and prominent part of my everyday life. This sentiment holds absolutely true among many Kastorian young adults today, but despite a desire to participate, given life, school, and work distractions, it can be difficult to prioritize engaging in the Kastorian society. There are ways, however, that we can engage the youth to return and contribute to the future of the society as it evolves to meet the needs of the members for future generations. Two such ways include engaging the youth through social media and developing a diaspora strategy through a Kastorian heritage travel program. Customs and traditions make up every culture and constitute the coherent link that keeps society bonded. I grew up in a very Kastorian household, and our Kastorian customs and traditions heavily influence our lives, not only when we visit Kastoria, but as we live every day. From an early age, we learned to observe customs and traditions passed down from my great-grandparents to my grandparents, parents, and me and my siblings. I am fortunate that I still live these today, however, that is not true for everyone. As the years go by, culture and traditions may become diluted, forgotten, or even lost, and individuals, especially young adults, are distracted by life, work, and many other activities. But one thing is sure, the youth today is very connected to their phones and digital and social media. Unfortunately, phones and social media platforms are the one distraction you can guarantee that the youth pay attention to. To preserve these traditions for generations to come, we can document our traditions and culture in digital media, leveraging technology and social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For example, every member of our youth, including scholarship applicants, can demonstrate, record, and post video shorts living our traditions, including wedding traditions where the kubaro puts money in the bride's shoe before the ceremony, or how to make a chaskari swinging rod and egg for apokrias. We could post video shorts on how to make tsigarides and arimiopita in how-to videos alongside Kastorian family members and at the Society Clubhouse in Whitestone. Young adults can engage in these types of activities at the clubhouse with current members, family, or other youth and record videos to post on social media to entice other youth to become engaged and to preserve these traditions. The Society can create a Kastorian Youth Society Instagram account and designate scholarship recipients to manage and or submit posts to encourage followers using appropriate tags and social media marketing efforts. Today, it is especially important to leverage technology and social media efforts, not only to consolidate information about Kastoria and ensure this information is readily available when our grandparents and parents are gone, but also to entice and attract young adults of Kastorian heritage to meet, gather for social events, and become more involved members of the society. The undergraduate and graduate years are a time of life when young adults begin to solidify their personal values and life options. The possibility of attending an organized trip to Kastoria with other Kastorian youth could be instrumental in attracting youth to the Kastorian Society and creating lifelong devoted members. The Kastorian Society can consider implementing a diaspora strategy by organizing an annual Kastorian Heritage Program, similar to birthright programs, to help deepen the ties between our diaspora community and our ancestral Kastoria. Undergraduate and graduate-age students of Kastorian heritage would apply for a 1 or 2 week long educational and cultural immersion experience in Kastoria. This program could model existing programs like those established by the National Hellenic Society or Ionian Village. The Society need not necessarily fund the program, but it can organize and publicize the Kastorian Heritage Program using social media and other means to attract the youth to visit Kastoria. Through this program, young adults could visit the oldest Neolithic settlement in Europe, which is in Kastoria and which dates to 5000 BC. They could visit the Metropolis Toltso, the Nerantzis Evazis Mansion, and Folklore Museum of Kastoria. There are countless sites to see and learn about that would forge an allegiance and more personal connection to Kastoria and the society. Trips could include visiting the Church of Prophet Elias, the Byzantine Museum of Kastoria, Museum of the Macedonian Struggle, Panagia Mavriotissa, the Holy Monastery of the Virgin Mary Mavriotissa. And of course, they should visit fur manufacturing facilities and witness firsthand how Kastoria was dubbed City of Beavers. On a social level, youth could enjoy Kastoria's beautiful lake by canoe or ski depending on the season, hike mountain trails, visit Mount Gramos, and enjoy the idyllic area of Nestorio and the river among the many activities Kastoria has to offer. The Kastorian Society can also facilitate meetings with the local community and leaders and participating in community events. This would afford young adults the opportunity to engage in philanthropic activities such as feeding homeless and implement in practice the values of our Kastorian heritage. I have been fortunate enough to visit Kastoria and these incredible sites with my family and grandparents, but how amazing it would be for me to return with other young adults my age as part of a broader group. The true majesty of Kastoria is indescribable, and experiencing her natural beauty, cultural riches, incredible history, customs, and traditions firsthand through a heritage trip with other young adults would instill immeasurable pride in our Kastorian lineage. An immersion program like this would not only celebrate, preserve, and disseminate Kastorian heritage, but it would attract youth of Kastorian descent who would pine at the opportunity to visit and learn more about Kastoria's history. Personally, I consider myself especially fortunate to have inherited this rich heritage and all that comes with being Kastorian, a lifetime of philanthropy, charity, support, and achievement that spans generations. By expanding our digital and social media presence and adopting a Kastorian heritage diaspora trip, we can encourage the youth to become more engaged and contribute to the future of the society, upholding Kastorian history and traditions and creating new ones through our youth and the generations to come.
Thank you. That's another great essay. And between what the keynote speaker said and the two essays, I think that the future of society is very bright. Now we will move into the presentation of the scholarship awards. When your name is called, please come up here. After you receive your award, and then we're going to call the parents, your family to come up here and take a picture. Please say a few words about yourself. The first award is the Argyrios Chikos Scholarship Award and is awarded to Anastasia Dakis. And Anastasia is attending the School of Optometry at SUNY, and the award will be presented by George Kaiteris.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be here. I'm Anastasia Dakis. I graduated from Adelphi University with my bachelor's in science in biology, and I'm currently a second-year student at the SUNY College of Optometry. The funds from the scholarship will directly support my endeavors and my goal to become a stellar clinician and eye doctor. I want to thank OMONOIA and the scholarship committee and the benefactors for their generosity and support. I have a special place in my heart for Lysiloga, including Greek dance lessons and parties throughout the years, including my 12th birthday party that was in this very room. I want to thank my parents, and I especially want to thank my grandparents, Thoma and Litsa Kotsidis. Κάθε επίτευγμα που κάνω οφείλεται σε σένα. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
And Anastasia just told me that in a couple of years, if you are an active member of the society, you will get a discount on a laser surgery. Okay. The next award is the Nikolos Bazdekas Scholarship and Kyros Majouras Scholarship. It's in honor of the Society of Kastorians' generosity and commitment to service and education. This award is awarded to Elliot Andreopoulos. He's attending CUNY at Hunter College and will be presented by Konstantin Frankos.
All right. So my name's Elliot Andropoulos. I'm currently a teacher, and I'm going to Hunter College to become a principal one day, so fingers crossed. And I guess I'm a little different than everyone else over there. I don't know. I'm the only one who has a wife and a little guy. So, I mean, first off, hands off to him. He was pretty good. Fingers crossed. He'll continue that way. But I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, all the benefactors, everybody. As someone who has a house, a wife, and a child, this money, and going to school, this money really will come in handy. So thank you very much. All right, thank you.
And Elliot just told me that when he becomes a principal and you become a teacher, he's going to get you a job, okay? The next award is the Athanasios Giannos Scholarship in memory of Athanasios Giannos. It is given to George Petkanas. George is attending NYU School of Dentistry. It will be presented by Ms. Nina Giannos and Dr. Theodore Giannos. They're not here? Huh? No, they're not though? They're not here? Okay. Πρόξενε. It's a Mercedes?
Yeah, an SUV, the last one.
As they're taking the pictures, somebody has a nice Mercedes outside that it's blocking somebody. Okay, thank you. Mercedes. SUV, Mercedes SUV. Which Mercedes is it? GL 250, Mercedes.
A 250 black Mercedes.
The last one over here is black. Somebody has to go to work.
GL 250.
There you go. Hello, everyone. My name is George Picanis. I'm currently a second year at NYU Dental School. I would start off by thanking the Kastorian Society for choosing me to be a recipient for a scholarship today. I would also like to take this time to congratulate each and every one of the other recipients on their accomplishments. I'm extremely honored to be up here with these hardworking individuals representing the Kastorian community and everything that it stands for. Us Kastorians are a very tight-knit group which speaks volumes about our core values as a culture. This includes our desire to help others in our community in any way that we can. This scholarship will be imperative to my learning process as a dental student and will help equip me with the resources I need to master my craft. With every passing day, I am one step closer to my goal, doing the work that I love while putting a smile on each and every patient's face. In the future, I want to be a provider that changes lives through my dedication to exemplary patient care. I want to continue to make my family proud as I pursue my career of becoming a healthcare professional. I am extremely appreciative of the Kastorian Society for supporting me in my educational endeavors and honoring my family and myself at this beautiful ceremony. I am eager to continue my journey and look forward to fulfilling one of the core values of the Kastorian Society, helping others in our community. Efkaristo.
George just told me that in a couple of years, if you are an active member of the society, you will get a discount on that root canal that you need. The next award is the Dimitrios and Eleni Polteki Scholarship in honor of grandparents. It's awarded to George Kondopoulos. George is attending Northeastern University, and it will be presented by Tula Kalapoutis, President of the Benevolent Society Ladies of Kastoria.
Hello, everybody. I again want to thank the Kastorian Society. It's a real honor to have received this award. As mentioned, I'm finishing up my last semester at Northeastern University. I'm studying finance, so right now I'm applying to jobs. Hopefully, gonna be back in New York City after graduation. I want to thank my family, of course, and my teachers over the years, including Ms. Dallas, who I had as an English teacher a couple of years ago. But yeah, it's a real honor to be here amongst so many brilliant peers, and thank you again.
George just told me that if you are an active member of the Kastorian Society and you need help with your 401k, he will help you. And I promise I'll stop. This is enough. Oh, gee. The next award is the Zachos Brothers Scholarship Award, in celebration of the lives of Zachos family, and is awarded to Mikhail Siokis, who's attending the University of Maryland. The award will be presented by Dimos Siokis, president of OMONOIA.
Thank you, everybody. First, I want to thank the Scholarship Committee for selecting me for this honor. Secondly, my benefactors, thank you very much for making this possible. I would like to thank my family, specifically my parents, Fotios and Areti, and my siblings, Evangelos and Konstantina, but also my girlfriend, Maria. I aspire to be a psychiatrist sometime in the next decade. And if you're wondering, the discount also applies to my services. But I would also like to thank my uncle Dimos for pushing me to be my greatest, even during elementary school and high school, when I would tell him, "Oh, uncle, I got a 97% on my exam today," and he would answer, "Why not 100?" Thank you very much.
Mikhail just told me, actually he told you what he's gonna get you the discount. Okay, so the next award is the Michael and Millie Kumas Scholarship Award in memory of Michael and Millie Kumas. It's awarded to Georgia Bevelis, who's attending Malloy University. And is Eleni Kumas here? No? So Dora, Dora Pino will present the award.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I plan to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner and or perhaps a NICU nurse. Thank you to my parents for all the support and love they've provided for me and for this wonderful honor. Thank you.
Georgia just told me that she's going to definitely give me a discount after the end of this ceremony. The next award is the Assembled Fair Importers and Exporters Association of New York City in honor of sacrifices made to provide the lives of young people. It is given to Peter Evan Petrakis, who's attending Emory University. There is a video that we're going to watch. And then the award will be presented by George Glitsidis, and Mr. Nanos will accept the award. So first, let's watch the video.
Hello, my name is Peter Petrakis, and I'm the son of Ronnie and Jim Petrakis and the grandson of Paul and Sultana Nanos. Currently, I'm entering my final semester of study at Emory University's Goizueta Business School in Atlanta, Georgia. Upon my graduation this May, I will be returning to New York to work full-time at Citibank in Manhattan. I wish I could attend this event in person today to thank the committee. Unfortunately, I'm in Orlando, Florida at the Hellenic Dance Festival, and due to the event's time as well as my performance schedule, I'm unable to attend. I would first like to thank the Scholarship Committee for selecting me as a recipient of this generous scholarship award. I would also like to thank the Kastorian Society as a whole for its programs and its effect on the youth and the care that they show. Kastorian roots are central to me as a person. Having been raised by a Kastorian mother and Kastorian grandparents, The values and traditions of Kastoria have been instilled in me since I was a very young boy, and I will continue to carry them throughout my entire life. Thank you once again for the continued support over the years and for this generous scholarship.
Giorgos Klitsidis. And Mr. Nanos, come up here. Why don't we go over there? Stay there.
Right here. So there it is. I said it. Thank
Δώσαμε τα χρήματα στο σύλλογο εδώ. Δωρεάν.
There is a Honda. What color is the Honda?
Red.
Kokino Honda is blackened. Anybody with a red Honda? So if anybody has a Honda, a red Honda is blacking somebody, so please. Let's proceed. The next award is the Kleoniki Mitropoulos and Thea Lenko Scholarship, a celebration of the power of knowledge. This award is given to Kyriaki Anna Melizanis, who is attending University of Delaware, and it's going to be presented by Vasily Zissis.
Και να είναι οικογένεια όλη. Να είναι όλη οικογένεια. Συγχαρητήρια. 8242 Honda. License plate. 82. Honda. Honda. Honda 82-52. Μπλοκάρει το πρόξενο. Δεν μπορεί να πει. Ποιος ήρθε τελευταίος? Τελευταίος ποιος ήρθε με ένα Honda?
Hi, my name is Kira Melizanis. First, I just want to thank the Society for having me here today. I also want to thank the donors for their generous scholarship and donations. I am a senior at the University of Delaware. I will be graduating this May with a bachelor's degree in media communications and a minor in journalism. I hope to pursue a career in the news and entertainment industry. And I just want to thank you again and wish the best of luck to all of the recipients today.
Here, and this is for you also, right here. Congratulations. Kyriaki just told me that when a special event is happening with the news, she's going to text all the active members of the society. The next award is the Alexandra Cordes Davagis Memorial Scholarship, a scholarship to support excellent women in STEM fields. It will be awarded to Catherine Papagiannopoulos, who's attending Cornell University. The award is presented by Dr. Theodora Pinu.
I just want to say a few words about this award. For those of you who don't know the DeVatsis family, but Nicholas DeVatsis was the founder of A&E History Channel, and this award is in memory of his mother. And I remember Alexandra fondly, and the one important part of this award is to really remember women in STEM. She grew up, Alexandra was around at a time when women had few opportunities, and she was a lover of letters, and she instilled that love in her family and in her children. Some of you may know Carol Ferrandino, that's the sister, and a past recipient of this award as well. So today, congratulations to Catherine, and good luck, and she'll tell us a little bit about what she's doing.
Somebody else?
Hi, as mentioned, my name is Catherine Papagiannopoulos, and I'm currently a sophomore at Cornell University. I'm intending to double major in economics and information science with a data science concentration. And I wanted to thank the society and the foundation and my grandparents and my mother and father for fostering such a wonderful place for Kastorian children to learn about their heritage. Thank you.
Okay, 1 second.
Go ahead.
Αγαπητοί συμπατριώτες, το 1910, το έτος που ιδρύθηκε ο Σύλλογος, βρισκόταν εδώ ο παππούς μου ο Παύλος με τον αδερφό του τον Νίκο. Το certificate είναι επάνω γραμμένο με το όνομά του. Άρα από τον καιρό εκείνον μέχρι σήμερα το όνομα Νάνος Family συνεχίζει που φτάσαμε μέχρι στα εγγόνια μου. Πρέπει να γνωρίζουν όλοι γιατί φτάσαμε σε αυτό το σημείο, διότι οι παππούδες μου, ο παππούς μου και ο ένας και ο άλλος, αγαπούσαν πάρα πολύ τους συμπατριώτες εδώ και κατά την ίδρυση του συλλόγου το 1000, υπάρχουν τα στοιχεία, από εκείνον τον καιρό μέχρι τώρα ακολούθησε ο πατέρας μου, ο οποίος ήρθε για λίγο διάστημα, εγώ μαζί με τον αδερφό μου που είμαστε 55 χρόνια εδώ μέσα σχεδόν, και τώρα έχω που ακολουθούν πίσω τα εγγόνια μου, που εύχομαι όλοι η ιστορία των Καστοριανών να πλαισιωθούν από όλους τους συμπατριώτες. Ευχαριστώ, συγχαρητήρια και όλα τα παιδιά που πήραν θέση.
Catherine, she told me about a discount, but I forgot what it was about. But I think it has to do also with something about economics, right? So the next award is the Lechovitis Family Scholarship in memory of Dimitrios Athanasios Lechovitis. It is awarded to Aphrodite Chrysomolidis, who's attending Drew University. Rabin Lechovitis sent us a video, and after we watch the video, the award will be presented by Christos Gioves.
Hello to the Kastorian Society and the scholarship recipients from the Lechovitis family. We are honored to present this award with Mr. Gioves, thank you, Mr. Gioves, to Aphrodite. We wish you all the luck.
We'd also like to thank the Kastorian Society for allowing us to present this scholarship to Aphrodite in our father's name so he can keep his legacy alive.
Congratulations, Aphrodite.
Hey everyone, it's an honor to be here. My name is Aphrodite Chrysomolidis, and I'm a current senior at Drew University studying finance and economics. In the future, I hope to remain connected to our Kastorian Society, and I would like to thank the Scholarship Committee and to the donors for all of their support and efforts. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Aphrodite. And this is for you also. Just put it in there. Aphrodite just told me that if you're an active member of the Kastorian Society, you will get a triple discount. Yes, thank you. Because we have already 3 for, so it would be my 401k, my pension. Do we get anything from Kastorian Society if we, no, nothing? All right. The next award is the Leonidas and Annie Michalchi Scholarship Award. Elizabeth Michalchi sent us a video. It is awarded to Peter Gimas. Peter is unwell today, wasn't feeling very good, so his sister, who are also receiving an award, is going to be here to receive it. Peter attending Adelphi University, and the award will be presented by Steve Bootis. So let's watch the video first.
Hello from Beacon, New York. I'm Elizabeth Michalchi Lindy, and I'd like to thank the Kastorian Society for giving me the chance to congratulate this year's scholarship recipients. I'm honored to represent the legacy of my grandparents, Leon and Anne Michalchi. I'm proud of their service to this community and their dedication to passing their success forward. That means to you, the next generation of Kastorian Americans, so that you can have the opportunity to pursue your educational goals and better yourselves with a work ethic that they so valued. You know, my grandfather was a man of simple beginnings. When he arrived in New York as a stowaway on a cruise ship, he had the skills, but no formal education, yet he managed to earn an elementary degree at night school while he was working in the fur industry. A few years later, he was wed to my grandmother, Anne, who, like many of her peers, was encouraged to marry instead of going to college. With long hours, perseverance, and the Kastorian network, their fur business grew in fortune, and so he and Anne dedicated themselves to encouraging the success of others. They were early members of the St. Nicholas Church, where my grandfather served on the parish council and was president of the Furrier members, fundraising and planning for the new church and helping to secure the Pantocrator icon that adorns it. They were longtime members of the Kastorian Society and played a behind-the-scenes role in helping the society acquire and manage real estate, which has helped make it one of the strongest Greek organizations in the United States. And they also donated generously to the Kastorian charity and scholarship funds. My grandparents were dedicated to family, like most Greek parents, and encouraging us grandchildren to keep up the hard work, get the best education we could, and as they would say, take risks, but on steady feet. And were Leon here today, he would be sure to point out that success is more than the work of one person. It's not only your achievement, but also the achievement shared with your parents, your grandparents, and your great-grandparents. So I want to say congratulations to you, and as my grandfather would say, keep it up.
Steve? He's gone. Mary Dallas? Yeah, please come up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Georgia Dzimas. I'm the sister of Peter Dzimas, who's the recipient of this award. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He is currently a sophomore at Adelphi University, and he's studying physical education. He loves working with people, especially kids, and he's very active, so he wants to continue to teach that onto younger kids to promote a healthy lifestyle and being active, but also to teach them about leadership, teamwork, and he's a very hard worker, and I know that this reward that has been given to him generously by the society will help him towards his goal. So thank you on behalf of him.
Congratulations. Peter just texted me. And he said that, well, actually, he was looking to reach to Elliot when he becomes a principal to offer him at least an interview. And then he said that since he's going to be working with kids, helping them, he said, like, maybe he can have a workout schedule for me so I can get back into my healthy standards. Okay. The next award is the Themis and Nicholas Vasiliou Scholarship. It is given to Nicholas Rimalovsky, who's attending the University of Vermont. It will be presented by Vasiliou. He's not in. So, Zachary.
Really quickly, I'd love to thank the Society of Kastorians as well as all the benefactors for the scholarship. As you guys were told before, I'm a freshman political science major at the University of Vermont. I'm very interested in American politics and the local intricacies of governments, as the internships that I'm doing this semester and next semester will reflect. But I'm also very interested in going abroad and experiencing European politics, South American politics, and African and Asian politics as well. I just want to expand my boundaries as far as possible and use my youth well, so that I can truly, as I become older, truly say that I experience as much as there really is to me at my fingertips, especially in the globalized and modern world we have today. So once again, thank you to the Society of Kastorians, to my parents and my beautiful grandparents, Taki and Harriet Nikolaidis, and thank you to all of you for listening to me talk for a solid 30 seconds.
Nicholas. Nicholas just told me that when he becomes a great politician and if he's getting involved with New York, he promised me that he's going to get us a discount in our property taxes. The next award is the Evangelos and Evangelia Chamisis and Christie Family Scholarship in celebration of the families of Dora and Philip and Constantino Christie and the Chamisis family. The award is given to Christina Dakis, who's attending the Adelphi University, and it will be presented by Elena Manaris, a scholarship committee member.
I'll try not to. Thank you, everyone, and I'd first like to thank the Kastorian Society and the Scholarship Committee for this wonderful honor that I'm receiving this afternoon. And I also would like to thank my family, my mother, my father, and my grandparents who made the perilous journey years ago to come to America and give me everything that I have today. Also, my siblings, Anastasia, who got her award earlier today, and my brother. I love you all very much. I'm a first-year student at Adelphi University, and I'm a double major, so I have double the workload. I'm a major in music and psychology. Music has always been my passion. I mean, you can ask my parents and my siblings. I'm always singing in my room or in the basement and making noise. I drag them to all my plays and recitals and rehearsals. So it's been something that's been a huge part of my life and that I've wanted to pursue in higher education. Additionally, psychology is something that truly interests me. I would like to help my community and become a therapist, especially after COVID-19. I think we all realized how much we need to be together and we need help from each other, and I would love to help my community and become a therapist in doing so. I thank God every day for everything that I have, being able to double major, dorm at my school, be a resident, even get the scholarship that I'm getting today. And it's truly a privilege and something that my ancestors would have only dreamed of. So thank you so much.
Christina just told me that she's not going to give me a discount, but what she will do is that she will come and visit her old high school, because it's the high school that I teach. And I never met her there at the high school. It's a big high school, so please come and visit. Thank you. The next award is the Artemis Tosco Scholarship Award. It will be awarded to Georgia Gimas, who is attending the University of Connecticut. Is Ms. Toscos here? No? So, Father Batsakiros, would you like to present that award?
Hi again. I'm Georgia Zimas. I'm a freshman at the University of Connecticut, and I'm studying psychology. Thank you so much to the Society of Kastorians and to all the donors for this generous award. This will go towards my tuition to help pay for my education so that I can have the most successful and brightest future possible. Thank you.
Georgia just told me that one of your interests is mind behavior, and says that she's definitely going to give me a discount for my mind behavior. At this point, I want to introduce Mary Jallas, that she's going to present the awards for the parochial school. Those are the best students on those parochial schools. The scholarships are the Dimitrios and Gas Papas Scholarship, Georgios Hadjelis, the Benevolent Society Ladies of Kastoria, and the Society of Kastorians, OMONOIA.
First of all, congratulations to all the recipients, their parents and grandparents. A well-deserved honor after all, everything that we've read and heard about you. As the principal of one of the parochial schools, the Williams Parochial School in Flushing, it gives me great pleasure to give the scholarships to the students who have excelled in the parochial schools. Congratulations to Maria Pasvatis, who is not here today because she was under the weather. Maria is from St. Demetrius, a Greek American school. Sofia Komninos from the A. Fantis Parochial School. If the parents of the recipients can please come up too for a picture. And the principal of the school, assistant principal. Kyria Lilikaki.
Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to be with you all today. I'm grateful that I was nominated for this scholarship award and honored to share this award with my fellow students. My name is Sofia Komninos, and I attend A. Fantis School of Saints Constantine and Helen Cathedral in Brooklyn. A. Fantis is the reason why I'm here today. For almost 10 years now, A. Fantis has taught me not only my core academic subjects, but also the importance of treating everyone with kindness and respect. A. Fantis has helped me strengthen my character. I am very thankful for the education I have received at A. Fantis, both academically and spiritually. I also want to thank my mom and dad for loving and supporting me throughout the years, and my current vice principal and former English teacher, Kyria Lilikaki. In addition, I would also like to thank the Society of Kastorians for selecting me for this great honor. In the future, I hope to continue to grow as a person and in my studies. I will carry the knowledge I've gained at Aphantus throughout my whole life. Thank you very much. I am very grateful to be receiving this award. Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ για τη τιμή και την ευκαιρία που μου δώσατε σήμερα. Καλή χρονιά.
The next recipient is Maria Seretis from the Williams Paropoulos Greek American Day School of St. Nicholas.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank the Kastorian Society for awarding me this scholarship to pursue and continue my education. I am beyond grateful and honored to represent my school, Williams Paropoulos, where our education is based on the Greek Orthodox ideas, values, and ethos. As a high-achieving student, I am always constantly driven to set and achieve goals for myself. Therefore, this opportunity serves as an essential stepping stone to continue my academic excellence and personal aspirations. Και τώρα θα ήθελα να πω δύο λόγια στα ελληνικά. Θέλω να ευχαριστήσω το Σύλλογο των Καστουριανών που με διαλέξατε για την υποτροφία. Είναι μεγάλη μου τιμή που παραβρίσκομαι εδώ και σας ευχαριστώ θερμά για την τιμή που μου κάνετε. Εύχομαι στο Σύλλογο σας πάντα επιτυχίες. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.
And from the Greek American Institute, Katerina Daskalakis.
Good afternoon. My name is Katerina Skalaikis, and I'm so unbelievably thankful to the Kastorian Society for rewarding me with this scholarship today. I'm truly thankful and blessed to be with you all here today, representing my school, the Greek American Institute, and my church, the Los Bigi. I'm a child to a cancer survivor, and throughout everything I endured, I learned to never give up hope. Having cancer also instilled in me that nothing in life is easy, and we need to work hard to make our dreams come true. I dedicate my time going forward to my academics and learning more about my Greek heritage, because I know I was given another chance in life, and I should do something extraordinary with it. I'm extremely proud to be Greek and to come from such a rich culture. My ultimate goal is to one day travel the world and help others who are in need as a surgeon. I will keep studying and working hard to one day get into a phenomenal medical school so I can help save lives, just like this team of surgeons who helped save mine. Thank you, everyone. Σας ευχαριστώ όλους και καλή χρονιά.
Συγχαρητήρια και σανότερα.
I didn't have a chance to ask for the discount. So again, congratulations to all the recipients, and thank you, Sophia, for being the keynote speaker. And one of like Sophia, in her spare time, she writes plays. And if there is in the future, if you come up with a play that it has to do with somebody coming from Greece. Just give me a chance to audition, and I can put a little Greek accent. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. At this point, I would like to invite Leo Bevelis, the co-chairman of the Scholarship Committee, for the closing statement.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So this is the end of another scholarship ceremony. It's been a wonderful experience. For those who are watching us, we have a full house today. So let me begin by thanking all of you for being here today and spending your afternoon with us. Thank you so much. There's a lot of dignitaries that are here that I'd like to thank. First of all, appearing virtually, the Mayor Castor, Mr. Yanis Koritsidis, Kastorian Congressman, Ms. Maria Antoniou, with Regional Lieutenant Governor, Mr. Dimitris Savopoulos, and Metropolitan Kalinikos from Kastoria. Thank you for appearing virtually. Our own Father, Vasilios Basakiros, he's a dignitary, he's one of us. Thank you again for being with us once again. Special thanks to our keynote speaker, Ms. Sofia Verdoukis. She's a successful business person. We wanted to go with business people this year, so we picked Sophia. She has her own post-production studio, and if you listen to her speech, she defined how inequalities to apply to our lives, not just for the students, but for all of us. And I found that to be a wonderful presentation that you made here. Thank you. Many thanks to the Society's president, Mr. Limas Sirokis, and the board of directors, Mrs. Tula Kalapudis and the Ladies Benevolent Society Kastoria, and our past presidents for being here today, also for supporting us for all these years. And they supported us not just by helping us with the awards ceremony, but financially. We actually used the ladies' hall today in order to have the meet and greet. Just such wonderful people, and we really do appreciate that. We also want to thank our donors. Some of them appeared virtually here today. Some of them aren't here today, but the Society has donated over $1 million in scholarship awards over the years, and that's an incredible amount, not just from the board of directors, but these benefactors have done tremendous things over the years. It's just pretty incredible. And this year we took the initiative to reach out to the benefactors for the first time, and we didn't know many of them. And all I can say is it's incredible, and wow, thank you so much for being in touch with us, and I hope we can continue this dialogue for years to come, because they really have shed us a lot about the donations, the donors in the past, what they meant to the society. At some point in the past, they would donate based on the need of helping a Kastorian kid to get through college back in the day. It's pretty amazing. We also want to acknowledge the evaluators that evaluated this society and the essays in the past. Are any of them here today? We actually reached out to them. This year we decided to keep our blind studies and do it in-house. The scholarship committee awardees' essays were read impartially by our committee members, so we had to say goodbye to a lot of evaluators who assisted us for decades. So thank you to Dr. John Frangos, Dr. George Melikokis, and Dr. Fotios Plakoyanis for their years of service to us. Also, I want to thank our staff. They're all behind-the-scenes people. So Ms. Victoria Dendakis is the outgoing office assistant. So she left, and we still bothered her, and she helped us a lot, even though she's no longer employed here. I also want to thank Mr. Sotiri Emmanuel, who's here with us. He's our temporary office assistant. He's one of us. He got the scholarship once or twice. We bothered him so much and pestered him to reach out to people, and he did a remarkable job. I don't think he knew what he was getting into, but thank you so much, Sotiri. We want to thank Mr. Konstantin Mihalsis, our caretaker, who again sets up everything and makes everything to go. Thank you so much, Mr. Konstantin. Also, I want to acknowledge that this year's live streaming is being done by a company, T5 Live. Mrs. Dematios Laceros has volunteered his services this year free of charge. Thank you. I want to personally thank all the committee members. We all did different things here, not just looking up the donors, and getting in touch, but everyone had their own little thing. It's been amazing working with you all. Again, thank you so much. In particular, one person I want to thank, Mr. Athanasios Rizopoulos. He spearheaded this whole thing. He didn't even want to do it anymore, and we forced him to continue on. Thank you so much for your leadership, for being the host of the event again, and what a remarkable job. Thank you so much. So, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. I took a trip to Kastoria, and I want to just to you guys this fall in November, and it's all changed now. The hustle and bustle of Kastoria is gone. It's still a beautiful town. There's so many things going on: the streets, the mountains, the fish, papias, the whole deal. That hasn't changed at all. But as far as the economy, that's changed. There's no more Stamaturis or the Santa Mijanes. If you know what that is, ask your grandparents. It's much more serene, and that was very disconcerting. But when I was walking in the old town, I saw there were groups of 30, 40, 50 people, tour guides, tour buses going down these winding stone roads. So what I'm trying to say is that the city is trying to reinvent itself as a tourist destination, and it's working. So how does that tie to us? It does, because the future of the society has always depended on the city of Kastoria. As they reinvent themselves, we also have to reinvent ourselves as well. And we said about this, we sound like broken records during the meet and greet. We need your input in order to go forward. The only way we can reinvent ourselves is to have you as being a part of us. Your essays, by the way, we read 2 of them, wonderful. All of you had incredible essays, very well written and very detail-oriented and very good ideas. So please follow up with us with whatever ideas you might have. Get in our faces. Tell us, this is what we want to do, because it's my society, it's everyone's society, but it's equally your society. In order to keep the generations for future to come, we have to be able to cater to the needs of the society in the future. So let's keep that in mind. So congratulations to all our recipients again. Continued academic success. Thank you all for being here. Be well, everyone. With them? Hey, good job, Dave.
You might want to let people know that there's coffee and dessert.
There's coffee and dessert for everyone. If you want to stay, there's coffee and dessert.